Hey planner friends! Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning from the 8th to the 14th of November in my medium pattern planner. Let's get started! So the kit that I'm using this week is Enchanted from Plannerface, and I love the autumnal and magical vibes of this kit. It seemed perfect for November. I do PR for Plannerface, so you can use my code in the description to save yourselves a little bit of money and also mention me for a freebie. As usual, I'm setting up the pen base of my spread by shading in the parts of the timelines where I'm going to be asleep, and then going in with my grey Stabilo fine liner to mark in my alarm times. I forgot to do my work and personal to-do sections, but I will come back to those in a minute. So next I've used my blue passion marker, which is my theme colour for November, to add in my work hours, and now I'm going in with my Pilot friction pen to write on my breakfast, lunch and dinner for each day. While I'm doing that, I just want to acknowledge that the first few clips of this video are not very good quality. I accidentally recorded the first couple clips of this plan with me in slow-mo on my phone instead of regular video, and that records in 720p, but I'll get more into that a little bit later. So here is where I realised that I haven't sectioned up my personal and work to do sections, so I'm just splitting those in half again with my grey Stabilo fine liner, and then creating a 5-day habit tracker in the work to do section side for things that I have to do at work every single day. I'm then going to go in with the chisel tip side of my blue passion marker to colour in all of the checklist boxes and also the daily focus boxes of the days where I'm not going to be at work, so just Saturday and Sunday for this week. Finally, I'm going to highlight over all of my meals, again with my theme colour for the month, to keep that pop of my theme colour going through the spread. So that's it for the pen base of my spread. Now we can start putting some stickers down, and as usual I'm starting with my meal plan tracker, which is just something that I made in Excel and print off on sticker paper myself. I'm then going to add in the squared off half box from the kit into the weekly focus box along with a bit of deco, and then finally adding in my habit tracker and a decorative box to finish off my sidebar. The fashion girl that came in this kit really reminds me of the druid I played in our D&D campaign last year, so I had to include her in the sidebar. Next I'm adding in my washi headers, so I've cut one of the 15mm strips that comes from the kit in half, albeit not particularly evenly this week, and I'm using that to cover the Space for Infinite Possibility header and the personal and work to-do list header. I've then cut a 6mm strip from the second washi piece to create my extra gratitude header in the bottom left hand corner. Finally, I can add in my weekend banner, and then we can get into the day-to-day planning, and the video quality I think will improve on Tuesday. So zooming in and starting on Monday, I'm using one of the regular event labels and one of the skinny event labels from the kit, plus a Joy of Planning Scientist Girl to mark in that I was duty scientist on Monday, which is pretty standard for the rota in November. Next I'm adding in one of the long flags and the coffee doodle from the kit to mark in that I was doing some training in between being duty scientist this day. The running theme of this week is why did every meeting we were supposed to have in November and all of this training all have to happen on the same week just before our inspection. For Monday evening, I've added in one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in a yoga class. I'm still not doing them in person because I don't feel like going to a full capacity class at the moment. And then I'm just adding in one of the Build You stickers from the kit that I've cut in half horizontally to make it take up a little bit less space in my planner, just to mark in a build that was due this day as well. Moving on to Tuesday, and I'm first using a glitter header and a Plannerface work from home script in the daily focus box to mark that I was working from home this day. And then I'm going to use a quarter box and the book doodle from the kit to mark in that I went to an external webinar in the afternoon on Tuesday and Thursday this week, and they were actually really interesting, and this is where the quality of the video is going to drastically improve because I realised that I was recording on the wrong mode. I say I realised, my phone overheated and stopped recording, and that's when I noticed. For Tuesday afternoon, I'm just adding in another one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in my workout, and then we can move on to Wednesday, where I'm first using a third box from the kit with the envelope doodle and some deco to mark in my first day of send out scientisting this week. I'm then using a quarter box from the kit with the laptop doodle to mark in my usual Wednesday seminar in the afternoon. Honestly, there were so many work events this week that I really struggled to find places that I could put my decorative boxes without absolutely cutting them to pieces. On Wednesday evening, I'm using one of the event labels and some deco from the kit to mark in that I wanted to aim to record my voiceover for my journal setup on this day. And I did manage it. I was very proud of myself. Especially after a really busy day at work, coming home and talking to myself for an hour did seem like a lot. Moving over to the second half of the week, I'm using another glitter header and another work from home script from Plannerface in the daily focus box of Thursday to mark in that I was again working from home. And Thursday is going to get pretty jam-packed by the end of this plan with me. I didn't actually have to add in much as memory keeping at the end of the day. So I'm first using a third box with the laptop doodle and some deco from the kit to mark in that it was our team meeting this morning, which didn't actually happen and is going to be next week. But no one told us that it was cancelled. That was my favourite bit of Thursday, I think. Next, I'm marking in another workout using my Pinky Stickers printables, and then I'm marking in my upload for Thursday evening, which was my journal setup for November, using a bit of the Monday to Sunday box that I've cut up, an upload script from Plannerface, and a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co. I'm then using a flag from the kit and this Remembrance Day sticker from K Elizabeth Plan's UK holiday sheet to mark in that it was Remembrance Day on the 11th. Moving over to Friday, I used a skinny event label to mark in another day of send-out scientisting and then marked in my workout for the evening, which didn't actually happen on Friday evening. I'm then moving on to Saturday to mark in my planning time, as usual using a flag and a plan doodle from the kit, and then a third box with some deco and an edit script from Plannerface to mark in editing and recording this voiceover. And I absolutely love this little bit of pumpkin deco, it's so cute, with the flowers poking out of it. The rest of Saturday is pretty standard. I've added in another one of my Pinky Stickers printables for my workout and then adding in a half box in the evening for whatever we get up to. And I'm recording this on Saturday morning, so I don't know what we're going to be doing this evening. Hopefully it's something chilled though. I think we're getting a takeaway. Moving over to Sunday, I'm first using an event label with the grocery doodle from the kit to mark in doing the grocery shopping, and then I'm using the 3-heart cleaning checklist also from the kit with the vacuum doodle to mark out some cleaning time on Sunday morning. Before we finish off Sunday, I've remembered that it's my cousin's birthday on Thursday and I was supposed to add that in, so I'm using a skinny event label and the balloon doodle from the kit to mark that in. I'm then marking and uploading this video on Sunday, again using a bit of the Monday to Sunday box with a YouTube button icon from Ickle & Co and an upload script from Plannerface, and finally finishing off Sunday with one of my Pinky Stickers printables to mark in my final workout for the week. So as usual, I'm going in with some of the decorative boxes from the kit to fill in the time when I'm at work, and like I said, there wasn't a lot of space to fill in this week, but I still managed to fit a couple of cute full boxes in because I loved the art in this kit. The magical autumn vibes are just exactly what I wanted for this week. As usual for my full boxes, I trimmed them down vertically on the sticker paper and then I'm trimming them horizontally on my planner so they fit nicely within the timelines. To finish off my spread, I'm just adding in my checklists for the top 2 or 3 things that happened in work each day. So I'm adding this checklist box into Thursday, which really fills up the entire day, and then I'm just adding in some of the 3-heart checklists from the kit into the other days of the week where I've cut them down to either 2 or 3 hearts. But that's all of my stickers down. Now I can go in and fill in all of my plans as usual using my Pilot Friction pen. So this plan with me nearly didn't happen because I thought I'd just completely lost or ruined some of the clips by accidentally recording them on the slow-mo settings on my phone. So if you hadn't already guessed, I record on my iPhone and I accidentally put it on slow-mo, so it only recorded in 720p instead of 1080 that I normally record in, but was also recording like 240 frames per second rather than 30 that I usually record in. So these massive files of like 7 to 8 minutes worth of footage just wouldn't move off my phone, and if I tried to airdrop them, they failed. I managed to get them off my phone finally onto my computer, and then because I speed up all of my footage, I was taking that 240 frames per second and trying to make it like 600 frames per second at some points, and iMovie was having none of it. And because these were the first like clips of my plan with me, they were the first ones I put in the project. And apparently on iMovie, if you put in your lower frame rate clips first into a project and then add in higher frame rate clips, it will reduce the frame rate of those higher frame rate clips. And that's what I had to do to fix it, because there's no button in iMovie that just says make this whole project 30 frames per second. Nothing on Google tells you this, so I hope if you ever accidentally record all of your videos in slow-mo that's how you fix it. Now I've got this like random piece of knowledge that I can impart on people. But anyway, rant about technical issues out of the way. This week was super busy at work, but I've actually had a really nice week. I played a lot of Sims to try and like decompress after work, because it's just been a lot getting ready for our inspection next week, which is always the most stressful part of the year. And although you always think like, oh, we'll plan ahead and we'll get things done beforehand, that never happens. There's always last minute stuff that comes up. So next week is going to be quite stressful, but then after that we can just kind of roll on till Christmas and it'll be a lot simpler, hopefully. I've been telling myself that for weeks. I don't know if I believe it. Oh, I'm also hoping next week, from when this video goes up, to have a video about the 2022 passion planner that I've got. So I've gone for the space hardcover, which is a slightly different size to the regular soft covers, and I will try and go through all of that in that video, because I think the 22nd of November is the last day that they suggest buying a passion planner for international shipping if you want it to definitely arrive by Christmas. So yeah, I'll try and get that video up next week before that deadline. So that's all of my pre-planning done for this week. Let's take a look at the finished spread. As you can see, my focus for this week was to try not to panic, and I'm pretty sure I did a decent job of that this week. I'm really happy with how this spread turned out. It's kind of an unusual colour palette for me, but I really like it. There's a few stickers not filled in, but I will be filling those in once I've taken all of my pictures and done my filming for the week. Because, you know, I've got to keep the occasional thing private. So that's everything for this video, friends. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed it, and if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!